Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Receiver makes the grab. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down play coming up. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First and goal, handoff. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Send the back in motion. You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Royer. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That completion makes it second down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Royer. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free now into the secondary. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. This defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with
that man broad fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe getting in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Using his legs, it's Leon. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
After the first down loss, it's second and long for the 22. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Physical run breaks through a tackle. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. You put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his target. Breaks loose at the 40. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball like this.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Receiver makes the grab. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. Throw it here on second down. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 on the interception return. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Offense facing fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'd like to call here third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
USC 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Gators. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Breaking tackles.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's the Jets sweep here on 3rd down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops it just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hits the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 52, USC 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Movement here from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Football comes out, and the defense jumps on the football. Nobody can bring him down.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Offense on the field to take over. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The defender fighting for yardage. The defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Gators will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Heads up, a fake direct snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Toss play running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, but we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers, and make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a 1st down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Number 17 on the field.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.